In the late 90s to the early 2000s, kids were graced with Cartoon Weekends, a days-long marathon of the best of what Cartoon Network had to offer. In these slots, we the viewers got to pick what cartoons would go on to become staples of the network. This is how Megas XLR was born. Starting out originally with the title Lowbrow and a much smaller budget, Megas was brought to the table by creators Jody Schaefer and George Christic. The duo previously worked on MTV's Downtown before teaming up to pitch Lowbrow. Schaefer also did work with MTV's Beavis and Butthead, as well as the spin-off Daria. Schaefer's opinion of his previous employer can be seen in his constant destruction of pop TV logos throughout the series. Megas was clearly the winner of the 2002 Cartoons Weekend event, due to it being ranked the most popular series out of all the pilots. Fans of the series wouldn't see anything from the show for another 2 years, but the wait was well worth it. On May 1st, 2004, Megas XLR premiered on Toonami. With the increased budget, Megas' art style became more expressive and detailed, and had an amazing voice cast tacked on, with acclaimed actors such as Steve Bloom, Clancy Brown, and Dave DeLucy. The increased budget also saw the crew going with a slick, more polished 2.5D drawing style, rather than a clunkier CG art style for the robot fights. If you want to see how badly CGI robot fights turned out, look no further than Transformers Beast Wars. Megas shined with its blend of action and comedy. If there wasn't a monumental fight scene going on, the show was serving up a slice of life about two losers living in a rundown New Jersey, one who wants nothing more than to eat, and the other just chasing girls. The crew of the Mega Suit, Coop, Jamie, and Kiva weren't the most revolutionary characters, and could honestly be boiled down to one defining trait, but they did have personality. They were flawed, and most importantly, they were relatable. My favorite aspect about the show is that it could even poke fun at itself, making fun of Coop's angry rants.
Alright, you intergalactic snots! You busted up my car show! Yeah! You wrecked my friends' rides! Yeah! And you made me run half a block! Yeah!
Half a block?
Now, it's payback time!
As well as the conveniently empty buildings scattered around Jersey City for the Mega Suit to destroy. Megas, the perfect show that it was, suffered from one fatal flaw. It was too far ahead of its time. The series was created by two children of the 80s in an era where adults weren't quite watching cartoons yet. Filled to the brim with references from 80s gaming, anime, movies, and car culture, most of it went over the heads of its viewers. The creators even got to fanboy a bit by bringing in 1980s cult star Bruce Campbell for the recurring role of Magnanimous.
We better leave. Now!
Hold on. One more thing. It hurts!
Oh wait, no it doesn't.
The comedy of the show would often fall into adult humor, not necessarily sexual or grotesque, but just jokes that were aimed at an older audience.
Road test? Me? But I gotta go save the world.
If I start making exceptions, this whole place would fall apart.
This would ultimately be the downfall of the series. Megas would go on to last 2 seasons before the network canceled the show, writing it off on their taxes, meaning the show could never be aired on Cartoon Network or any of its affiliates. In 2012, fans began a campaign called #BringBackMegas, and while there are some rumors in the air, nothing's quite concrete. Much of Megas' team, however, left Cartoon Network and went on to work on Disney XD to work on the new series Motor City, a very 80s style show with characters ripped straight from a Gorillaz music video.
I can handle anything Kane throws at us.
I don't like the sound of this.
Go! I got these guys! Or not. Think you can buy us some time?
Do you even have to ask?
I train you boys, give you the best equipment, and you don't do squat.
Chilton was just better.
As a goodbye, I endow with you the knowledge that Megas XLR's intro tells us every viewing. Chicks dig giant robots. Nice.